I want to start with your 260 bench because it looks like it's one of your biggest achievements, and I know it's something you're proud about. But one thing that stood out to me is not just the fact that you got a 260 pound bench, but you followed a very, people will call strange routine to get that, right? I think a lot of people would see benching 4 times a week as, oh, that's so unbalanced. Oh, that's all he does, and that's why he's so good at it. But it seems that you're very clear that, oh, I just wanted one goal and I wanted to achieve the goal. So you sacrificed everything for that one goal. And it seems like you're proud of the routine that you followed, and that even if it was different from what other people were doing, there's something unique about that routine that led to the success. And 260 bench, no joke, as what, when you hit a junior year?
Well, 260s right now, but I hit 225 junior year. Yeah, that's the landmark.
So talk to me about the journey of how you went to achieve that goal.
Okay, so I think we should start in freshman year, which is I came into the gym and I stepped foot into the gym, not being able to bench like a 10 on each side. So that's like, was that 65 pounds? Yeah, I could barely do that. And then, like I saw the people around me like benching so much and it kind of like sparked something competitive within me and I didn't want to be like outcompeted by them. So I started going like every day almost since freshman year. Yeah, so the routine I did in sophomore year was I would literally bench like every day, sometimes 4 times a week. So, and each set wasn't like an easy set or anything. After every workout, I was completely like burnt out and sore. Um, but my bench like skyrocketed. It was like 5 pounds up every week. And I think it was just beginner gains and stuff. But like I went past everybody. Like I was lifting with Angad and Ishan. Like me and Ishan would go to the gym every day after soccer practice. It's like 30 minutes left and we just get a set of bench press in. But yeah, and I was lifting with Misha. But like the thing about all of them is they only went like maybe 2 or 3 times max. But I was in the gym like every week more days than not. Sometimes like I don't know, like five, maybe six days a week bench pressing. And I know that's not optimal, but the thing about that is not everybody is as consistent as me because um like they don't think that they have to go every day. If you're in the mindset of you don't have to go to the gym every day, then there's some weeks that you might just like completely skip working out. But even though like maybe optimally you bench 3 times a week, those guys aren't benching 3 times a week, always, every week. I'm benching at least 3 times a week. Like maybe 4 or 5 times a week, I'm getting reduced gains, but it guarantees that I go every week. So that's my routine.
I think this concept applies to, like, we can use that as an analogy for something bigger in life. That, do you want to be good at a little bit at everything but mediocre, or do you want to go all in into this one goal and then be the best at it, right? Because if you maybe compare your squat to someone else, or you can compare other lift, it maybe not be as good as your bench, but then everyone else is just mediocre, right? They're all just okay at everything and they're not special in any way. And while okay, it's a gym context, that's one way of looking at it. But even in life, I think the modern world is very much pushing for being balanced, that you should dip your toes in a little bit of everything and you should have a balanced life. But if you focus a lot on one goal, I think your story shows that you can become like just number one in that goal, but it really takes sacrifice. And I think the problem with sacrificing for one goal is that people get bored of it. People get bored of the fact that, okay, I've been working this goal and this goal, this goal, and like I want novelty, I want excitement, I want to have a little bit of everything because life seems so dreary and boring. Do you think that ever hit you with the bench press where it got boring at some point, or like you don't want to go and bench 5 times a week? You think that that period ever hit you, or were there some reason why you're able to just hit it every week, not consistently, more consistent than everyone else, that helped you to reach the goal you set out for yourself?
I think that's a really interesting concept or question of like, do you want to be good at everything or good at one thing? And so my answer to that is like, I think you should strive to be good at one thing because like I'm joining wrestling right now. I do soccer, I do crew, I've done wrestling, I've tried fencing, I've tried track, I've tried all these things, but in none of these sports am I like the best one there. And so I'm not known for any of it. And um but the one thing that I am good at is bench press, and that's what everybody knows me for. Like all my friends know me for that, and even people I don't really know, somehow they know that I bench a lot. And um yeah, to answer your question, does it ever get boring to be good at just one thing? I think it's the opposite because it's something that makes you stand out. And um every time I go to the gym, like I know that like this is my event, this is my lift, and everybody who's in the gym knows that this is like my lift, and that encourages me every day to stay disciplined and continue working out.
If you enjoyed that segment with Ryan Liu, then you're going to enjoy the full 2 hour length podcast that I recorded with him. Click here to watch the full length podcast, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.